Everybody, welcome back to Epic Beauty Fail. I'm Jessica. On today's video, we're going to be talking about my new Project Pan project. Is that redundant? Project Pan project? Probably. Anyway, I have been thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it, and finally I decided to just go with it. And I am not going to be doing in 2019, which a lot of folks are doing. I've seen several videos of this. But this being my first Project Pan, I wanted to be probably a little bit more conservative than aggressive on this project because, to be perfectly honest, this is going to be a challenge for me. I really only started using makeup 2 years ago when I started this channel, and I've just been buying and buying and buying and buying and getting in beauty boxes and accumulating, and I haven't done any declutters, which I promise is going to be coming later this year. So if you like declutters, stick around. I'm also doing a Shop My Stash series, which will be starting in another week and a half. Actually, this coming Monday, you're going to see me organize my makeup, and Shop My Stash will begin after you guys see my organization. But my goal for 2019 is to try to use products that I have. Yes, I'm still going to be getting beauty boxes. If you watched my resolutions video from earlier this week, I do plan to still get beauty boxes. I'm planning to do a low buy this year, only purchase things that I think I really am attracted to, or that are definitely on sale. So only purchase during the VIB sales for Sephora, purchase when I have a 20% off coupon at Ulta, which I don't always do. I know that there's going to be times that it's going to be a challenge for me because I do love my Anastasia palettes. I'll be honest with you, those are some of my favorite products, and I'm sure they're going to come out with at least 2 or 3 products this year. So I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye out for my coupons and my sales to pick up Anastasia palettes. I'm really drawn to lipsticks as well, and lipsticks and eyeshadows are like my biggest weaknesses, to be perfectly honest with you. So anyway, throughout this year, I'm going to be shopping my stash. I'm going to be working on 9 products that I'm going to be rolling in and out, not out, but rolling in as I finish products or meet my goals. I will roll new products in, and I'm new to this. I've been kind of binge watching other people's Project Pans throughout the last couple of days, binge watching starting videos, binge watching update videos, and binge watching end of year videos from even as far back as 2016, 2017, to see how people do this type of project, because I do want to try to start using the products that I have. Now, one exception is going to be foundation. I'm still going to be doing Foundation Friday every Friday, so you're going to still continue to see new foundations come in, but let's go ahead and get into the products. So the first product that I am going to have a goal on is going to be a primer. It is going to be this product right here from Origins. It is the Origins Original Skin Pore Perfecting Cooling Primer with Willow Herb. Now, I can't tell you how much is in this product. Actually, when I'm done filming, I'm going to go and put this on my scale. I do have a kitchen scale because I've been on a little bit more of a diet in the last couple of months, and I weigh everything that I eat. So I do have a kitchen scale. I'm going to put this on the kitchen scale. I will put the weight of the pre-weight of this product on the screen during editing, so you guys know how much this weighs at the beginning. And I think that's how I'm going to track this product. My goal is to finish this product in 2019, the whole product. The original weight on this was 1.8 ounces or 52 grams, 60 milliliters. That was the original weight of this product. Now, I don't know that that actually includes the weight of the bottle. That might just be the weight of the product itself. It says net weight, so I'm assuming that's the product itself. So my weight might be higher than what was shown on the screen. The weight on the screen might be higher than what I just mentioned as far as the 1.8 ounces or 52 grams, 60 milliliters, because of the bottle. I'm assuming the net weight means the product inside. So I am going to be trying to use this whole product up. Now, I've seen a couple people say that their dispenser went bad and it just would no longer dispense the product. So I know that going into this, that this might be a problem, but this is a primer that I purchased towards the end of 2018. It kind of got shuffled in. I bought it right before I got my Tatcha primer, and my Tatcha primer is my favorite primer. So this kind of got lost because I literally bought it like a month or something before my Tatcha primer. It was really close beforehand. So yeah, my goal is to try to use this up. You'll still see other primers, and I'll get into that towards the end of the video, but this is a goal for me to use the entire product. Not every product that I'm going to be talking about is going to be to use the entire product, but this one is. My goal is to use the entire primer this year, because I don't think I've ever finished a primer, except for maybe some minis. Maybe some minis. All right, my next thing is also a primer, but this is an eyeshadow primer. This is the Smashbox 24-Hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer. I love this eye primer. Pretty much when I'm priming my eyes, I'm either reaching for this or my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. Now, I have had this for going on 2 years. This is one of the first eyeshadow primers that I did purchase, and I did put a line in the back of the container here. Now, I did do some close-up shots, so you might be seeing the close-up shots here while I'm talking. I'm trying to do a little bit better on editing some of those. But anyway, there is a line. What I did for that is I just pinched it down as far as I could, and I put a line at like the natural curvature of where the starting line was. So hopefully throughout the year, this line will continue to go down. I will probably reach for my paint pot on occasion as well. I do enjoy that product. But my goal is to really finish this off, because I've noticed that right now when I'm using it, it's definitely getting stickier for my eyeshadow. So sometimes I have problems blending the eyeshadow on top, even when I set it. And I've also noticed that it seems to be getting a little bit dry. So my concern is that I might not make this the whole way through 2019, because it might just become more difficult for me to use this based on those things that I just said. The fact that it's getting almost too sticky to use, and it's just getting very dry. So if this dries out, what I will do is I do plan to replace this product if I have to get rid of it before the end of 2019. All right, the next product that I'm going to be showing you is actually a small product. This is actually something I got in a beauty box. It is a mini. I put this in here because I know for a fact I will finish this, and I want to make sure that I'm getting some small wins, if that makes sense. Being that this is my first project pan, I don't want to overflow myself or overwhelm myself with 9 products that there's no way I'll finish any of them or get through any of them. This product I know I will pan because I've already panned one of these before. This is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Pressed, and I'm trying to see if there's a amount in this. All right, it doesn't look like it has an amount that is in this product, but this is it. And there's actually a little bit of a pan. I actually took the close-up video of this before I used it today. And when I used it, I hit pan just in one little spot. But my goal for this is to use the entire product. I know I can do it. I know for a fact I can do it because I've used one of these up entirely. So I am pretty sure that I'll probably use this up no later than February. The entire thing will be used up. But like I said, I was shooting for some smaller wins for myself to make sure that it motivates me to keep going. So yeah, it might be cheating. Some people might consider it cheating, but I'm viewing it as a guaranteed win for me to keep me motivated. It is what it is. All right, the next item in here, number 4, is this. This is also a mini. This is the Take Home the Bronze from the Balm Cosmetics. Again, I filmed the close-up of this before putting my makeup on, so you'll be seeing that here, but there is a little bit more of an indentation in it since I used it today. But this is actually a brand new product to me. I only got it, I think, in December. I'm pretty sure I got this in December in one of my beauty boxes. Not sure if this has the weight on it. It does not look like this has the weight on it. So I'm not exactly sure how much is. Oh, yes, it does. 1.5 grams or 0.05 ounces. But for me, I don't use a lot of bronzer. I use bronzer and contour interchangeably for the most part, but I really don't use a lot of it. If you ever see my videos, this is about as dark as I go with bronzer contour. I don't go very far. I did put a little bit on my forehead, but I don't have a really wide forehead. I have an actual pretty narrow forehead. In fact, I saw like a Wayne Goss video at one point who was like, if you have more than 3 fingers, that's when you need to have bronzer on your forehead. Maybe I'm not making any sense. If I can find the video, I will link it below. I think he said 3 fingers, and my forehead is 3 fingers. So I normally don't put a lot of bronzer on my forehead. Every once in a while, if my foundation is too pale, I will do that. But for the most part, I only use it more as a contour, and sometimes I'll use it along my jawline as well. So we'll see how far I go. My goal for this product is just to hit pan. It can be a dot, you know, I don't know. But my goal for this is to simply just hit pan. That's it. That's it. I don't expect to use this whole product. I literally just want to hit the pan on this product. So there we go. My next item is something that's been in my collection for a while. This is from Tarte. It is a mini blush. This is the blush in Party, which is or was the birthday gift from Sephora in 2017. I'm pretty sure 2018 I think was Bite Beauty. This was my birthday gift in 2017. So this blush has lasted me forever. This is one of my favorite blushes. I do pick it up often. I do use it often. It is a lighter blush. Doesn't pack a huge punch, but I really enjoy it. This is actually, it's the same amount that was in the bronzer, 1.5 grams or 0.05 ounces. So that was the original starting point. I've used this a lot in the last year and a half, 2 years, because my birthday's in March. So I've used this a lot in the last 1 3/4 years. But you'll see in the close-up video, you might have already seen it, that I really haven't done much in the way of like even getting rid of the imprint. So my goal for this product is the same as the bronzer. I just want to hit pan by the end of the year. I don't need to finish it up. I just want to hit pan. So if I just hit pan on this, I'll be happy. All right. Next up, I do have an eyeshadow palette in here. This is probably the most aggressive product that I have put in my project pan. Seriously. I only want to hit pan on one shade. I don't care what shade it is. Literally just one shade. If I can hit pan on one shade, not even finish it, just hit pan on one shade, I will be happy, and that will be a success as far as I'm concerned. This is from Maybelline. This is the Lemonade Craze palette. People were like raving over this just a couple months ago, and now everybody's forgotten about it because like they came out with a Soda Pop palette and whatever. I like this palette. I actually saw somebody say it was hard to blend. I have not found that to be the case. I have not had any problems with this palette at all. These are definitely shades I will use. Even like the Sunnies or Sherbet, these two here are shades that I will use as a base. I really like Sweet Tea. That's what's in my crease here. I also have Old Fashioned in my crease. The Sugar Coated is more of a bronzy shimmer, which I have all over my lid, and then I top that with Strawberry Lemonade, which is also a shimmer. So I have Main Squeeze in my inner corner, and Citrus, I forget, I think I put Citrus on my outer portion of my lid, I think. Something like that. But I didn't use every shade, but I used a lot of the shades in here today. My goal, like I said, is to hit pan on just one shade. My plan for the year is to keep this in my Project Pan box, and I will use this in conjunction with other palettes in my Shop My Stash throughout the month or throughout the year. But I will continue to reach into this throughout the year. If I just hit one, that's all I care about. This is very aggressive for me. I've never hit pan on any eyeshadow that I've ever owned. Ever. Even when I used to only have one eyeshadow palette. And that being like a 4-color Wet n Wild. I've never hit pan. So if I hit pan on just one shade, I'll be happy. All right, the other 3 products, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, the other 3 products are all complexion products. This one is the Catrice Liquid Camo High Coverage Concealer. I like this concealer. I think it works really well on my skin. It is a drugstore concealer. And my biggest problem with this is the scent, but I did put a line on it. If you saw it in the close-up video, I did put a line on it. I am actually about between 1/4 and 1/3 already used of this product, which should tell you a lot if you have watched this channel at all over the last 2 years. I am not a huge fan of concealers. I struggle with concealers and my under eyes. My under eyes naturally are very lined. It's hereditary. My mother had the same problem. My dad has a similar problem. So I struggle with concealers. And for me to have used 25 to 30% of this product in like 6 months. I got it midway through last year, midway through 2018. For me to use that much of this product is huge for me. I never use that much of any product, of any concealer specifically. So yeah, my goal is to finish this. And actually, to be honest with you, my goal is to finish this in the first half of the year by June. by the end of June. That's my goal, is to finish this within the first half. Now, I'm not going to pull out the stopper. Like I know some people will pull out the stopper, scrape every last little bit out. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get what I can out of this, and what I can't get out without like destroying the packaging, I'm not going to worry about. But my goal is to use all of this. So that is the third item that I want to use all of. 3 out of my 9. All right, the last 2 items are actually foundations. I have 2, but really I have 3. I'll show you in a second. So this one is the Naked Skin from Urban Decay Weightless Ultra Definition Liquid Foundation, or Liquid Makeup, excuse me. I have it on today. This is one of my favorite foundations. Period, end of story. It looks very natural on my skin. I don't feel like it gets too deeply into my lines. It does crack up on my chin, but that's pretty much every foundation that I've ever tried. My chin is very much textured. Anyway, if you've seen any of my foundation reviews, you'll know that my chin is my problem area. But I don't feel like this looks horrible on my chin. This is just a lightweight foundation that I really enjoy. I did not include it in my top 6 favorites from 2018 because I actually bought this in 2017. So I've had it over a year. The shelf life on it says 6 months. So I need to use it. If I don't use this up by the end of 2019, it's going to go in the garbage. And that is like way past the 6-month date. So there's that. But I am probably about 20% down on this. Again, a foundation that I've used that much on, that's saying something. That's saying something a lot. So, all right. And the 9th item is also a foundation. I actually have 2 bottles of this because I have it in 2 different shades. I have it in Porcelain and I have it in Fair Neutral. This is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Water Foundation. Again, a lightweight foundation. I really enjoy this foundation. The Fair Neutral is actually my shade. I bought the Porcelain first and it ended up being too light. So if you can see from my lines on here or in the close-up, if I'm showing you the close-up right now, I'm not sure how I'm going to edit it, but I definitely have used more of the Porcelain, and for me to use that much of this foundation, that's a lot of foundation for me to use, of any foundation. Because I was doing my 5 days of foundation during 2018, I would travel with this foundation. I actually have traveled with this foundation. I've traveled with Naked Skin. Even in 2018, before or while I was doing my foundation reviews, there were some months where I would just take either the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea or the Naked Skin with me because these are some of my favorite foundations of all time. So I'm going to be trying to use these. I haven't tried these in a while. It's been months since I've used these. And let's see what the date is on these ones. These ones don't have a date. Okay, well, at least the... oh, it actually has an expiration date on it. They both expired in 2018. I'm going to try to use them. I haven't opened them since pulling them out of the drawer for my Project Pan. I'm going to use them if they aren't horrible. I'm going to use them. So yeah, I believe that the Fair Neutral is my shade though. So I will be using this one, maybe bringing Porcelain in, maybe using Porcelain as a mixer on some of my foundations that I'm going to be trying throughout the year. I don't know. Again, these 2 foundations, the Tarte and the Naked Skin, will stay in my Project Pan box, which is now empty. I actually have it labeled Project Pan on the side. These will be staying in my Project Pan box, and then right beside this box, I have another box that's going to be having my Shop My Stash products in it as well. So I actually just realized I forgot to put a highlighter on today because I used all these products. I used some of the products from my first Shop My Stash that I've already filmed, like collecting the products. So like my lipstick and my mascara is from my Shop My Stash, but I didn't put on a highlighter. I don't know. Anyhow, that is going to be my products, the first 9 products that I'm going to be using. I have a different goal for each of the products. 3 of them I want to use up entirely. The rest of them I will just be happy if I start to wear them down a little bit. Some of my powder products I want to just barely hit pan in 12 months. I am going to be bringing in products on top of these for my Shop My Stash. So for example, the first Shop My Stash, which you'll see, like I said, in like a week and a half, I'm not officially starting that Shop My Stash time period until like next week, but I already pulled the products out that I'm going to use in my first Shop My Stash. I did pull out a contour, not another bronzer, but another contour, and I did pull out another blush. So yeah. So you'll see me using these with those. Now, I plan to do an update every single month. My goal is to give you an update once per month on these products. If I feel like I'm not making a large amount of change in them, what I will do is just probably go to bi-monthly. I don't think I want to go quarterly because I only have 9 products. I don't want to go quarterly and have it be that far in between my updates, but I am going to start with monthly and we'll see how it goes from there. I don't know. If you guys are doing a project pan, let me know. This is my first go at this, so I'm entirely new at it. I know that I've been conversing with one of you guys on some comments. Gail, you and I have been doing a couple of comments on low buy and trying to use up products. And I would love to hear if anyone else out there or any of you guys out there are doing a low buy or a project pan, or if you found me from my project pan or my Shop My Stash videos, I would love to hear from you as well. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up down below. If you like project panning or panning projects, give me a thumbs up down below. Keep me motivated. If you haven't already and you'd like to be, please hit that red subscribe button. Like I said, throughout the year, I'm going to be doing Shop My Stashes. I'm going to be doing Will I Buy It, or Would I Buy It if I wasn't on a low buy, and my project pan project. So as well as my foundation reviews, just a bunch of different beauty things, beauty related videos. So hit that red subscribe button and don't forget to hit the little bell if you would like to be notified of my videos. And leave me any comments in the comment section down below. What do you think of the products that I chose for my project pan? And let me know if you see in any of my future videos in my Shop My Stashes any backup products that you think I should try. Like I said, this powder I will be panning probably within the first 2 months. The concealer I expect to pan within the first 6 months. And the primer, I'm going to shoot for 6 months for this as well. I'm going to shoot for 6 months for this as well. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And if you are not aware, I did open my own online boutique. The link is in the description bar below. It's niminies.com. My sister and I opened it, and I would really appreciate if you check that out as well. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next Epic Beauty Fail. Bye!